Today in Still a Brainrot, I'm going to be buying Brainrots and building bases based on money. So I'm going to have a $10 base, a $100 base, and a $1,000 base. And we're going to find out which one has the most aura and see what Brainrots we can get for the amount of money that we spend. And I'm spending a lot of money in today's video, so make sure you guys leave a like and get this video to 1,000 likes if I should give the Brainrots that I buy away. We're going to be using a super secret website to buy the Brainrots. And we can literally find any single Brainrot in the world on this website. All right, guys, so since we only have $10, I'm going to set the price from $1 to $10 and we're gonna see what we can find. Wait, 1 to 50? No, 10. Do 10. Okay, I guess 50 is the lowest you can go. Okay. Oh, a Los Mobile is for $5. Wait, that's not that bad. Wait, a Odin Ding Dun for $1. That's actually not that bad. Okay, let's keep looking. Let's see if there's anything better. Brainrot God Spooky Lucky Blocks for $1. I think we should buy this, honestly. All right, let's look at what else we can buy. Ooh, a Chalalelo Chala. Okay, let's buy one of those. And then let's buy, what else? What would you guys buy if you guys were me? Like, what else is like good? 6-7 for $10. Bro, low 6-7. Oh yeah, admin lucky block for $2. Okay, let's see what else. Los Moboles for $5. I think that's all the money that we have. All right, so far we have a spooky lucky block for $1. We have a Chalaleo Chalala for $1. We have a Los Lucky Block for $2. And then we have a Los Moboles for $5, basically. I'm gonna go ahead and buy all of these. And we're gonna I'm gonna go ahead and buy all these and meet the seller. All right, guys, I just joined the server with the seller. And he has my stuff for me. He has the Spooky Lucky Block, the Chalalelo, and he has the Los Moboles, and then the Lucky Admin blocks. This is actually W Aura. He said, hey, I have all your stuff. Is this good? I'm gonna say, so then I said, yes, it's perfect. All right, let me go ahead and just take all this stuff real quick. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like this is probably one of the best ways to get a lot of Brainrots. Like, bro, I don't have to try, I don't have to wait for admin events. I'm getting all these admin event type items because, guys, whenever it's not an admin event, I literally don't get anything good in this game. Let me go ahead and take this, the tralala, let me put that in the base, and then let's go get our last Los Moboles. Oh my gosh, bean burrito taco Fritos. Oh my gosh. All right, now let's open these lucky blocks and see what we can get. All right, boom. All right, let's just see. All right, and we got a cappuccino clownanino. All right, and then let's open this, and then we got a Los Bombonitos. So now why are you at my base? What is this dude doing? Like, the seller said, hey, thanks for the money. It helps a lot. Yo, no problem, bro. No problem. He said I could finally buy some lunch at school. Bro, we don't care. I'm just kidding. That's actually pretty cool. All right, but now that I didn't realize this Los Moboles makes 22 million a second. And I got it for what? Like $5 or $2, something like that. This is the $10 base. Altogether, this whole base costed $9. We still had $1 left. I think we did pretty good. This seller, he treated us right. I'm glad it wasn't a scam. Let's move on to the $100 account. Let's move on to the $100 Brainrots. All right, guys, and now we have $100. So I'm gonna go from $1 to $100, and let's just see what we can get. Guys, this is way more money, so I think we can get some overpowered Brainrots. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay, so for $150, we can get a grandma dung batong bung bung. Okay, that's definitely not how you say it. Oh, for $60 we can get a catapat. Okay, that's not that bad. We can get a Treladon. Guys, I don't want to blow all the money that we have. We can probably get like a full base for $100, so I'm not sure. Let's try to go like lower. Let's just see. Okay, let's do $20. Let's see if this works. Wait, let's do 0 to 50 first. Okay, all right, we can get a 6-7. Wait, a yin yang 6-7. All right, if you guys look at this, it's a yin yang 6-7 for 168 million a second. Wait, that's actually insane. A low 6-7. It's not even just a normal one. It's a low 6-7. Wait, I might do that. Okay, we're gonna keep that one. All right, so that's $36 down the drain. Let's look. Ooh, a Chicolera Bicicletera. Okay, let's go ahead and buy that too. Let's just see what it looks like real quick. Okay, that looks pretty real. Okay, yeah, we're definitely gonna buy that. Okay, let's keep looking. So far, that's about like $40, $44 down the drain. According to my math, Evilodon. Did we get an Evilodon? Oh, a Casa Boo, $35. Yo, wait, we're spending all the money that we have right now. But these are Brainrots that are like drippy and have a lot of aura, bro. Bro, I don't know. We can either buy a bunch of, we can buy $10 Brainrots, or we can just buy a bunch of OP looking ones. Forget it. I'm just gonna keep looking. All right, let's get a bang for our buck. All right, let's buy a Los Lucky Blocks for $2. Let's buy a, wait, 6-7 for $10. That's not that bad. Let's buy that. All right, let's go to the second page and see what's on here. Evilodon for way cheaper. $17 for this one. All right. And this one's a I don't want that. Isak for $15. A Los Moboles for $8. And then we can also get a admin Los Lucky block for $1. All right, if we get a bunch of $1 ones, ooh, a Mateo. No, that's kind of buns. It's kind of garbage. All right, let's just get a bunch of random lucky blocks. I feel like that's gonna be the next best thing for us to do. Los Bros. Let's keep looking. All right, so far we have a Los 6-7 or $36. Then we have a Chicalera Bicicletera for $8. And then we have a La Casa Boo for $35. Guys, we only have $20 left on the $100 Brainrots base. So we gotta be careful with our money, guys. Okay. We have $20. This is okay. $18 left. Let's get one of these, and let's also get. Wait, that means we'll have, if we buy this low 6. Okay, let's not buy this low 6-7. Forget it. All right, we're not gonna buy that. Evil Dawn. Okay, we're not gonna buy the Evil Dawn, bro. Let's just. Okay, we gotta buy the Isak. We have to. Okay, so if we buy this, then we'll have literally $4 left. Okay, what can we get with $4? We can get a Los Lucky Blocks, and we can also get an Admin Lucky Block, and I think that's it. Okay, well, let's get all of these, and let's just meet the seller. All right, I just met the seller, and he said, greetings. Yo, what's good, my boy? He said, so I have all the items that you bought for $100. He said, I hope you enjoy all of these. I got them all yesterday. Dang, this dude has aura. He got them all yesterday? No, he's him, bro. And then he said, also, I lied about one. Oh my god. Yo, don't tell me. Wait, which one did he lie about? Let me look real quick. I think it's this one. Didn't it have a bunch of mutations on it? Okay, bro, this dude's a liar. And then he said, so my admin lucky block got scammed, so I got a normal one. It's only $1. Bro, I ordered a mutated lucky block. Like, what do you mean it's only $1? It's not your money that you're spending. All right, bro, it's whatever. Let me just transfer all these over to my base. And yeah, this dude, he's a scammer, bro. Bro, I'm gonna need my $1 refund back, bro. There's no way. I'm leaving a bad review, actually. Okay, let me just grab all of these, and then we're gonna open these lucky blocks and see what we can get. Hopefully we can get another low 6-7. That'll definitely increase the value of our base significantly. Bro, La Casa Boo. This is the best $35 I ever spent in my entire life. Like, look how much aura La Casa Boo has, bro. He has so much aura. All right, let's go over here, and then we have an Isak. Okay, let's buy this Isak. Yo, I need to put La Casa Boo and Isak right next to each other. They have the most aura out of all Brainrots because they have a long tongue. Okay, that sounded a little weird. All right, guys, after a long session of switching all my Brainrots from his base to my base, now I have a base full of 1, 2, 3 lucky blocks. Now on this side, we have a 6-7 and a Chiclatera Bicicletera. And then we have Isak and La Casa Boo. All right, they're both standing next to each other with their freaky tongues. All right, well, let's get to opening and let's see what we can get. All right, aura on me, aura on 3. 1, 2, 3. I mean, that's not really what I wanted, but it's okay. Okay, let's just open this now. Come on, please. Dang it. All right. Yo, admin lucky block. You have to give us something good, bro. Come on. I'm gonna spam the button a little bit, and then I'm gonna open you. All right. I'm gonna turn my head. It's gonna be something good. Trust me. Freak, bro. This can't be real. Well, that was very, it didn't work. Okay, we got straight garbage out of all of them, but we do have a La Casa Boo that makes 100 million a second. We have an Isak that makes 30 million a second, and then we have a Bicycle Chair that makes 3.5 million, and then Low 6-7 that makes 22.5 million a second. So for $100, we got a pretty overpowered base. I'm not gonna lie, this base makes a lot of money overall. I think this is probably one of the best $100 I ever spent on Stellar Brainrot. Actually, it's the only $100 I ever spent on Stellar Brainrot. But now it's time for the $1,000 Brainrots. Hopefully we don't get scammed. All right, guys, and now we are on the site. We're going to see what we can get for $1,000. A strawberry elephant causes $4,000. What the heck? Look at that thing. It makes 3-point-something billion a second. Oh my gosh. It has strawberry and then it has taco. Oh my god, $4,000, bro. Oh my gosh. Yo, if you guys want me to do this challenge again, the account has $10,000 and I can actually afford the strawberry elephant. Let me know in the comment sections, and subscribe and like this video right now. But let's see what else. I want to get a dragon cannoli at least. That's the least we can get. Let's do dragon. Let's buy a dragon cannoli, actually. Okay, let's buy this one for $320. Okay, now let's go to a lower amount and wait, secret. Wait, just dragon cannolis. Okay, yeah, we gotta save money, you know? Yo, we gotta save money, bro. Okay, let's do the cheaper one. Okay, and let's just see what else we can get real quick. Okay, let's go for a. All I'm seeing is dragon cannolis, bro. There's nothing else. All right, let's keep looking. Grandma McDung Dung. Okay, let's do Grandma McDung Dung for $200. $60. Burger Rio Fryer Rio. A Yin Yang Burger Rio Fryer Rio. Okay, let's do that. It makes 1.1 billion a second. Holy. Okay, let's keep looking though. And then let's see what else we can get. Wait, how much money have we spent so far? 300 of 500 almost. 670. 670. And then we're not buying that. Okay. So far, we only have 3 Brainrots for $600. Let's low-key lower the amount that we're spending right now. Let's go for like some things that we can fill up our base with. This is $80. Let's buy that. Let's buy a Catapult Kapot. We gotta buy that. We have to buy that, bro. This is maxed out aura and it's gold and it has a bunch of mutations. Yeah, we're definitely buying that. Spaghetti Toiletti for $60. Forget about it, bro. We're doing it. Evil Ladon. Another Evil Ladon. Let's buy it. And let's see what else. I think that's pretty much good for now. I think that's good. We might be over the amount of money that we had. Let's buy Miera Bicycleteria. What the heck is this? I'm gonna buy it though. What the heck? All right, guys, we just joined the seller right now. Let's see what. Oh my gosh. Yo, 9 Brainrots for $1,000. Yo, we gotta buy Miyaharachi Bicycleteria. I didn't even know this thing existed. This thing looks. He has aura. All right, we got a Ketapot Kapat. Looks so cool. All right, we have a gold Castle I don't think I bought a gold Castle though. All right, we have a Spaghetti Toiletti. Evil Ladon. We have a Yin Yang Evil Ladon, Dragon Cannoli, Grandma McDung Dung, and a Burger Free Rio. And this is the seller. As you guys can see, he's busy playing still a Brainrot. Is he even? Hello? My base and still a Brainrot sucks. So I'm gonna be spending real life money to get the most overpowered Brainrots in today's video. I have a secret website where I could buy all of the secret, most expensive Brainrots. And I'm gonna be meeting the sellers, hoping that I don't get scammed and buying the Brainrots. So make sure you guys watch the full video to find out how OP my base can get. And I spent a lot of money in today's video, so subscribe right now. But as y'all can see, my base kind of sucks. It's completely empty. So hopefully by the end of today's video, I can have some good Brainrots. All right, guys, the first Brainrot that I want to find, I want to start off with $100 and see what we can find for $100. All right, so on this website, I'm gonna go to $50 to $150 and let's see what we can get for $100. What's the rarest? Wait, a ESOC that makes 510 million a second? That's actually kind of crazy, bro. What the heck? A Evil Ladon that makes 1 billion a second for $81? Okay, that's actually kind of crazy. Wait, a Ketapot that makes 350 million a second. Wait, isn't that like super rare? I just joined the server right now and I see the seller right here. As you all see, oh my God, he has 6'7". Admin Lucky Block 6'7". Yo, Lakakarar Kabanchion. Yes, Tang Tang Kalatang. What the heck is that? I've never seen this Brainrot before. All right, and then he has a vulture. Oh my God. Okay, well, he told me to go to the second story. He said, go second story. Don't touch any of these. Yo, it'll be a shame if I just grab that strawberry elephant real quick. Bro has 2 strawberry elephants. He gotta be Himothy, bro. Like, how's that even possible? We're grabbing this, and there we go. For $100, we got an Evil Ladon that makes, wait. On the thing, it said 1 billion. It's only 915 million though. Okay, that's close enough, but that's kind of a scam. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, all right, so we have our first good Brainrot of today's video, and we're only $100 down the drain. All right, guys, and we're back on this website. All right, so let's find the next Brainrot that we want. All right, the first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna up it. All right, we're gonna go to $150 to $300. This is gonna be a lot of money. Yeah, my mom's credit card's definitely gonna be crying tonight. All right, let's see what we can get. So we have a Dragon Cannoli. Wait, let's take a look at this. All right, for $179, we can get a Dragon Cannoli. Oh, it's diamond. Wait, Dinero Sin Canoncion. What does that even mean? And then 810 billion? Dang, this is OP. All right, guys, and we just joined the server of the next seller. All right, they're over here and their name is Dragon. All right, wait, she said, hey, I got your dragon. Thank you. I needed the money. Okay, but where's the Dragon Cannoli at? All right, you got an admin Lucky Block over here. That's not too good though. All right, well, let me go upstairs. Oh, she said go upstairs. Okay, there we go. Let's go upstairs real quick. And there we go, our Dragon Cannoli. Let's grab it. And it's a diamond Dragon Cannoli. This thing's about to make so much money, guys. And just like that, we are $279 down the drain. But we do have an Evil Ladon and a Dragon Cannoli. So our base is starting to look a little bit more overpowered. So far, we have an insanely overpowered base, but it's time to go look for our next Brainrot to buy. All right, so I'm back on this website, and as I'm stumbling across this website, I found a Ketapat Kapat, all right? And it says that it makes 350 million a second and that it's rainbow. Wait, I should buy this, bro. $150, that's it. And the average delivery time is 5 minutes. That's not that bad. Guaranteed delivery time, 20 minutes. Okay, that's not that bad. And then the reviews say, got it on time, no problems. GGWP. What does that even mean? He said, very kind seller. I highly recommend buying from them. All right, well, let's go ahead and buy this and see what we can get. All right, guys, and I'm in the server with the seller now. Let's collect the money that my two Brainrots have made. But as you guys can see, Bay. Why is her name Bay? Hey, yo. All right, let's see what they got to say. Wait, the girl said, oh, hey. Okay, her name's Bay and she said, oh, hey, that rhymes. Oh, hey. Wait, all right, she said, I have your Brainrot. Thank you for buying. There's just one thing. Wait, just one thing? Oh, don't tell me this is a scam. Wait, it's not even rainbow. Is that the one thing that she's talking about? Okay, let me see. All right, and she said, it's not rainbow. The rainbow one got stolen. Dang, imagine owning something that costs $300 in real life, or no, $150 in real life, and then they get stolen from you. I said, it's okay, but I'm gonna need my refund. Wait, she said, no, it's okay. Just take something else with it too. You could take anything. Oh, don't mind if I do. Okay, what should I take? She has 2 dragon cannolis, dragon cannoli, admin lucky block, a meow. She said anything. Oh, and then she said, oh, take anything except for the meow. Okay, that changes things up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. All right, let's just get my Ketapat Kapat. This thing is so rare. All right, let me just take this real quick and boom. All right, it's in my base. Okay, and now, if you guys were in my situation, what would you guys take? Okay, let's take this. Let's just take this dragon cannoli. You can never have too many dragon cannolis. This literally has the most aura out of any Brainrot in the game almost. All right, and now we almost have a full row of our first few Brainrots. This is pretty good. Dang, his face looks so creepy. It's moving so weirdly. Wait, so if I count all this up, it's still a little bit less than what I bought. All right, I'm gonna say that. All right, so I told her that whatever, all the stuff that I grabbed still isn't as much as that like she offered on the site. She said, this isn't good. I really need the money. She said my mom is kind of homeless. Bro, wait, I've heard that before, bro. I don't know where I heard that from though, bro. What? Wait, she said just take what you need, honestly. Take the ketchuru. Don't mind if I do. Hey, say less. I'll take the ketchuru and the ketchup mesturudu. All right, I definitely don't know his name. All right, his name is Ketchuru and Mesturudu. Mr. Doodoo. All right, well, we got a 3-for-1 special. Even though we paid $150, this was supposed to be rainbow and it's supposed to make 350 million. So 35 plus 100 is 135. We technically still got scammed, I'm not gonna lie, but it's okay because we have 5 OP Brainrots now. All right, boys and girls, so far we have an Even the Dawn. It makes almost $1 billion. We have a Dragon Cannoli that makes 250 million. We have a Ketapat Kapat, a Dragon Cannoli, and a Ketchuru Masturu. And we've officially joined the next server. All right, let's go see what he has. All right, and as you guys can see, this is all that he has. And I want you guys to guess what our next Brainrot that we were looking for is. As you guys can see, he has a Headless Horseman, Dragon Cannoli, La Casa Boo. He has a Meow, Dragon Cannoli, La Grande Comancheon with like a bunch of mutations on it. Wait, how much does that make a second? 300 and something a second. Then we have a La Spooky Grande that makes 728 a second. And I'm gonna show you guys how much it actually costed. And as you guys can see on the website, he's selling the La Casa Boo that makes apparently 900 million a second. And then it costed $200. And the rates, the feedback says always goes above and beyond for his customers. Good seller, fast and reliable. I feel like this is all cap. Why was this 1 hour ago, 5 hours ago, 8, 12? He's selling something like every day. And then his average delivery is at 9 minutes. All right, so I just joined the server and he said, where's my Brainrot? He said, so I lied. It's this one. Wait, it only makes 100 million a second. He said it's not 900 million a second, but it's still a Casa Boo. Bro, you lied to me. Okay, so should I take... I don't know what I should take. Should I just take this? Is this okay? Like, bro, this is a scam. What, like $200, $150 down the drain? I'll take it, but like, I just feel like this is really scammy, bro. All right, so as you guys can see, we have a La Casa Boo, and he only makes 100 million a second, and it costed $150. so far we have some pretty good Brainrots. They're all like, they may all make a lot of money. But bro, you have all these that you could have given me. You could have given me this spooky grande. He said, don't touch nothing. Wait, what? Bro locked me in, and then he's trying to steal from me. Yo, this is crazy. Bro really just stole my pot. Like, this is no way. All right, how about this? All right, there's nothing, like, there's really nothing for me to take from him. Like, he has nothing. I could take one of these, but like, bro's not letting me. And then he said, get scammed, kid. So then I'm just gonna hit him with my bat, and then I'm gonna try. Wait, he has 96 seconds left, bro. Yeah, that thing is gone. Yo, RIP this $150 down the drain, bro. That thing is not coming back. How am I supposed to get that from him? Well, RIP my $150. Hey, we're gonna get it back though. Don't worry, guys. All right, guys. So when you go to try to find a meow on this website, as you guys can see, I clicked on meow and there's nothing found. That means not a single person in this world is selling a meow, which is pretty bad. But when we go to Strawberry Elephant, no one's selling them as well. But I did find a secret seller that can actually give it to us. All right, guys, I just joined the server right now. Here we go. Let's see what we got. And we have Sammy's left eyeball. Okay, and then we have this guy named Sammy Ooh. Why is that your username? Yo, give me my meow. All right, guys, you guys don't even want to know how much money we paid for this thing. I'm gonna be honest. This was a pretty penny. But this guy, he's pretty cool. Like, he didn't say anything mean. He didn't do anything crazy. But as you guys can see, we have a headless horseman as well. But we didn't buy that. So let's just go back to our base. Let's see how much our meow makes. Our meow makes $250 million. 270. Why can't I speak English right now? 275 million second. Yeah, okay. I give up on trying to read that. All right, but as you guys can see, we have a bunch of money makers. We have this evil Adon still. We have the dragon cannoli, this meow. We have a dragon cannoli again, a churu masturu, and then we have a la casa boo. All right, guys, and we just joined the server, and we have this guy named guest number 3, and his name is Casa Boo Boo. And you guys are probably wondering where I found this seller at, and I found him on the same website. All right, I had to go all the way to page 24, and then I found the La Casa Boo Boo. And it costed $500. And you guys are probably wondering, why did it cost $500? Well, let's just take a look at what's on this La Casa Boo Boo. All right, Mr. La Casa Boo Boo, please show me your Casa Boo. All right, so anyways, this thing costed $500 because it makes $3.5 billion a second. All right, and it has the crab mutation, the dragon block suits owner mutation, the sombrero, this deaf mutation, I don't know what that is. And then it has the RP, UFO, and then snowflake mutation. And it's yin yang. So let me go ahead and steal this real quick. And now we have 2 La Casa Boo Boos. All right, so now we have La Casa Boo Boo, number 1, La Casa Boo Boo, number 2. All right, and this one makes $3.5 billion. And this is our best Brainrot, but it costed $500. And so far, I spent like 100, 150, like 250, 150. I spent like $1,000+ in today's video, bro. So the least that you guys could do is leave, like, comment, and subscribe. But anyways, if you guys want to see a part 2, let me know in the comment section. But right now, I'm about to head out before I spend some more money on this game. Make sure there's a like, comment, subscribe. Crazy Always, thank you so much for watching.